can't be reached over here.
Sometimes you can if you're in the other one, if you're in Safari.
Oh, well, she's already on it. I know, but yeah, one of them won't let you even open it, one will.
I know, they're terrible.
All right. Well, happy Saturday. Hi. It was a good day. It was pretty warm. So excited about that. Let's go through all the comments. Hi. Let's see. My star of the day was Danica. We were walking. We went downtown again, and there was a little Chihuahua this time that was really rambunctious, but she did not faze her. So she gets an A+. Ryan says hi, Tanner.
Hello.
Let's see, who else was nice? Yeah. Sage did really well today. Sage and I went to Lowe's. Wandered around for a while. A lot of one-step and pace. Her pace is a little quick, so she definitely saw a difference from when we walked in to we walked out, so I was very happy. Hello. What else did I do today? Eduardo was good today. We just went to CVS. You did very well. Let's think. Riz and Willie are in a big kid kennel now. They're sharing kennel 7. I think it's 7 or 6. It's very exciting. They're moving up.
Yeah, she's fine.
Everyone's squeezing out all these kennels.
Why can't sit back? The same thing with the car.
What else? Let's see. My other stars. Oh, we got a question?
I don't think about that for a while.
We have heard how good looking the bugs are. Oh, yeah, maybe if you could do that at some point. The bugs are very good looking. So, I'm sure we'll get to see them. Was the wind bad today? It wasn't the worst, but it was pretty bad. Windy. How long is? I don't know where the steep CBS station is, so I don't know the answer to that question. I'm sorry. See, who else did I do today? Elvis and Miles are doing really well. So, Miles and Elvis were good. Jagger was good. He's just kind of a big idiot. That's what I say. He has no idea how big he is. And he's just very like just needs to be 2 feet ahead and just needs to, we're working on just like mellowing out a little bit. So. Oh, CVS. On property is good, but after a certain extent, the dogs don't have any focus when we're on the property. Because they just are like, oh, we just run here, we just hang out. So it's like, it's better off property when you get away from all the different distractions. But it's good for when we're on, when they're little. but we always tell people when they're getting paired with their service dogs that the dog's going to be the worst while it's still here on the property. It's going to be like, I know this place, I know where I am, all these things, all these people, I want to run. Where when you take them off and then you take them out of here, they're a lot more like, okay, it's just you and me. So sometimes they act more crazy on property, and then you get them off, and they're like, oh, all right, I'll mellow out now. Which is good. And where is... Oh, she's on the couch with Tanner. Oh, yep. Hanging out.
Get out of here.
Thank you. What else did I do today? It was a good Saturday. Same old. It's just warmer.
Huh?
I had to drag her out of your room.
You ready?
Bed.
Oh.
Bed.
She got a
Sure.
hole in your shoes.
Okay. That's my leaning on device.
Steve and I have a stool.
There you go. That's how you do it. That's my leaning device.
There you are.
All right.
You taste it.
Put these.
Wonderful guy.
You gonna put your laptop?
Oh, there we go.
No, I'll hold it in my lap.
No, maybe I'll
It's hold the laptop. I'll hold it in my lap.
And I have a lap to hold mail on.
Well, you can
Well, there
take
you go.
this.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold
You
that.
can put this someplace else. Go ahead, give this to him. There, now we're organized, right?
Okay, I was good, but thank you so
Wait,
much.
you don't need the spoon on that side. You turn it around the other way.
I get hungry.
The spoon goes over there. So.
Okay, I see. Thank you so much.
Oh, boys. It's very complicated running an outfit like this.
You wanna hold that somewhere?
You're going to give him the treats?
Mm-hmm.
Are you crazy?
I share a little bit.
Okay. Here we go. Kibitz from Prescott, Arizona.
Take that, Steve.
I got a bottle?
Running the right end.
I got a bottle. Wonderful. The difference between genius and stupidity is the genius has limits. I'll go with that one. I'll go with that one. Next.
Next
You
is
got
over
it.
here.
Here we go. This is from Jan, who mailed it on the 4th. And she has some things to say here. Mitch, see, I'm probably supposed to know that person. I wear a necklace because I want to know when I'm upside down. Okay. That's all right.
All right.
Milton Berle. We owe a lot of thanks to Thomas Edison. If it wasn't for him, we'd be watching television by candlelight.
Okay.
All right? Mickey Rooney. I'm the only man in the world with a marriage license made out to whom it may concern. Okay.
Same ones.
All those?
I may.
I don't have to have those. Those go in there. Next problem. Next problem. Chase online bill. Notice how I have much less trouble with this opener? Here we go. Margaret Peggy Banner, Richardson, Texas. Thank you very much. Thanking you. These people, I tell you, they are so regular in sending this money. And that's what we have to have, because if we don't, we is dead. And
Well,
this is
at least be very hungry.
Harold and Wanda.
Harold and Wanda.
Harold and Wanda are into pecans again. Look at this. Look at this. The whole thing, almost. Almost. Well, 3 out of 5 pecans.
I think they do that purposely. Because
I know they do. And they got Jimmy Dean here also. I don't know is the ratio, whether I'm supposed to pay attention to the ratio. This is 3 pecans out of 5. 3 out of 5.
Maybe we should make a Harold and Wanda spreadsheet.
We should do something with it.
Keep track of their diet.
Okay. And this is from somebody else. She's very active today, that dog. Okay, this is from Todd Jean Mudge, Vero Beach. Thanking you very much. 1 chicken brick. Okay, so I got to put that on here.
Margaret. Usually. Sometimes it's just GRET.
And that goes in here. And then this goes in here. Is that one piece of paper or is that two? That's a very thick piece of paper.
Thick check.
There's 2.
2 checks.
I told you.
2 checks. 2 checks. 2 checks in one.
Okay, next one. Myrna, Barbersville. And she wants 2 chicken bricks under 1 envelope. That's going to confuse my upbringing no end. I can do that, though. And this is Myrna. CYBKO. And she gets 2. Okay, we got that. We did that. See how astute I was to notice that that was thick? Okay.
You do have a way with checks.
I have a way
I
with
would say
check.
that.
Neurology center.
Neurology Center, New England, Foxborough, Mass. This could get interesting.
I don't know if you want to open that one now or later. Or...
I don't know.
All right.
Why not?
Okay.
This is the doctor saying somebody needs a goat. It needs a goat. Needs a goat.
Someone needs a goat?
They need a goat.
We'll see what we can do. Is that a service goat or just a regular goat?
Service goat.
Service goat, okay.
Luna. This is the guy that put down the floor. I had trouble with them on the accounting department, but I had no trouble with the floor. The floor is in and very nice. God knows why, but they sent me back everything I sent them. Well, what the hell? They inadvertently, I think, electronically cashed the check and then cashed the check. So it came out of my savings account, my checking account twice.
Oh, jeez.
So they've now sent it back to me. That is mine. That's not going service to a project. This is to keep my stuff from bouncing. For me. There we go. Before she deposits it to service dog project and I never see it again. There we go. Next. Oh, that I had that. Had that one already.
Oh.
That's the lawyer saying I fired him.
Are you still doing the whiteboard?
Yeah.
What?
I was just asking if he was doing the whiteboard. Doris said that I'm doing it, but I'm telling her that you're doing it.
It's scooting over there.
This drawer. I just cleaned it out too. Here we go. Oh, I bet I know what this is. I bet I know what this is.
It's a
'Cause
box.
it is. No, it's from Medical Supplier.
Oh boy.
No, I bought. I knew it. How about that? Tylenol.
Oh, I'll take that.
No, you know where that's going.
You're living on that
That's
stuff.
going in this pouch deal that I'm putting in the bottom of all those.
Oh, okay.
So this is when we start selling these.
Oh, they're in packets?
Yeah, I hope.
Oh, okay.
I hope. They're supposed to be.
Hey, bud.
I'm supposed to be able to pull that open, but it's not working that way. Yeah, see, that's what you get. So I thought that would be a good
perfect.
thing
Yeah,
to put
that's a
in.
good idea.
Yeah.
Not a lot of comments today. People sleeping or what?
I have put it in the bucket behind your head, right behind your head there. What's the crackling noise? I should worry. Could be anything.
Hey, man.
What is it? It's getting crowded in here, Benny.
I want to touch that.
There we go.
No, you like Jenny with the board.
Be careful.
Poo
Keep
poo.
moving, kids.
Oh. There we go.
Blue Penguin says, hiya, Uncle Bud.
Funny
Penguin.
poo. Poo poo. Well, you got things I've written on all these. Oh, this is very nice.
Finley, hey,
Monogram.
Right. Be nice. Be nice. All right? Be nice.
They got sayings on all these.
Oh, read a few. Or not.
No, I opted not to.
Okay.
Funny poo, poo poo, big poo, little poo,
Oh, it's all poo, poo, poo.
all poos.
Yeah, there's enough of that around here.
Right.
All right.
Here comes the next bunch.
Finley. Nice.
Plug. Who's that from?
Sam Keys.
Sam. Sam Keys. Okay. Wow. Bunch of Alpo-y stuff. Whoa. Oh. Yay. Woohoo.
Oh, yeah, Benny. That's a lot of
it.
it. Oh, Benny.
Oh, what is it, Bentley? Oh, dear.
Tanner, can you grab me a towel or paper towel?
I got Kleenex here.
We're good.
Here?
We'll have to do it with my
Use
sleeve.
your sleeve.
Oh, well, try that.
Sleeve off with that.
Okay, so these, I guess, go back in the overflow room. Thank you very much. Thanks, big strong box.
You know where buttons on sleeves started? Seriously. Back in Revolutionary War, because guys used to wipe their noses on their sleeves and they put buttons on them to stop them.
I had trouble with that one.
That's what I've read.
I'm sure you have. I don't know who wrote it, though.
Probably a Revolutionary soldier. Yeah.
That's all. That's it. Goodbye.
Barbara from Michigan wants to know if we have a picture of Harold and Wanda. I've never seen them.
No. Can we have a picture of Harold Wanda?
Yeah, I would love to see that. And I've seen Blue Penguin.
I haven't.
Because then we can hold it up every day. Like
Yeah.
Oh, I bet we had one during the Dog Fest. Did we have a
I don't know. Did they ever? Oh, you mean Spirit
spirit
Stick?
stick?
Oh,
We might
I don't
have.
know. That's a good question. Harold
Yeah,
and
it's
Wanda?
great. Harold Wanda. In respect for your constant attention to our details, if we had a picture of you and a spirit stick, we could hold it up.
Absolutely.
Oh, we didn't finish. There's something underneath there.
Oh, what's that over there?
Oh, there. Why don't we open that?
We open this one. I think it's from Amazon.
Okay. And this is not from anybody either. But it's heavy. It feels strange. Feels strange. We'll go this way.
I'm sorry, man. Any way did you?
where that goes to the same place the Tylenol goes.
Oh, that's for your little kits.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you don't need all those up there. Maybe just one.
What is that?
One or two.
Tape.
Because I seal it with, here it is. See, I seal it with a piece of electric tape, so you have a piece of electric tape if you need it. Here, you fritz with it. These are going to have in it, are you ready? So far?
Go ahead. Let's have the list.
A couple poo pickers, a pen, wire paperclip, tie wraps, dental floss, which will do for string, Band-Aids, Tylenol, Easy Wipe, a glove, electric tape, a piece of that, poker chip, alcohol preps, a plastic knife, because it would fit in there flatly, plastic bag, maybe, hair elastics I had a bunch of, tiny little elastics, gauze pad, antacid, Shatapon card, and then a great big piece of elastic. I have a bunch. There. Ah. This time.
Oh, the rubber.
The rubber ones. I have thousands of these, so I figured I might as well put one of those. Would you like one? You can have one.
Oh, thank
Would you
you
like
so
one?
much.
Sure. Now you have one. Good. Okay, we got rid of those.
Here we go.
But they're going to go in the. I don't know where we're going to put this. These are this is electric tape.
I have to get a copy of your list.
What, that list?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Okay. There you go. Well, don't take it out of the, I don't want to break up one of your kits.
You're not. This is a bunch of lists I have.
Oh, okay.
You said you wanted a list? We have a list.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Aren't you amazed at the efficiency?
Here, you gave me
You're
2,
wonderful.
so you can have one back.
I can have one back. We give one to him.
Yeah, Tanner can have one. There you go.
Now, we put this someplace else. Go down in the shop. or
Tape
something.
department.
All right, next
Java
problem.
from Tennessee wants to know if we have any new reports on our mama donkeys.
No.
They're both still pregnant.
At least we think they're pregnant.
We think they are.
I'm really not sure now, by now.
She's got to be pregnant unless she's...
I know. You know, the other night I was watching Dr. Paul.
Uh-huh.
You know, they have been waiting for so long for their... They have those Amish, the horses from the Netherlands, great, monstrous black carriage horses, beautiful horses. They have a pair of them. And one was in foal. They waited. We finally had the foal, and it was done underweight. He knew that to begin with. And it really had a bunch of problems, and it died.
Really?
And they were so sad. Turns out, he did an autopsy on it, but it had a blood dyscrasia. The stud, they don't do blood. They never used to do blood types on horses, but the stud's blood type didn't agree with the mare's, and they lost the foal.
Really? Wow.
Don't I remember that from childhood? Things about O negative or B positive.
Well, yeah,
or,
I mean, people's blood types, yeah.
Right. Well, they have the same problem with horses, but at any rate, it was interesting that they showed the whole thing.
But I wonder, I will need to consult about that, about how different blood types are affected in pregnancy. I mean, I would think that somehow it would...
Because the foal's blood is different than the mare's or something, and it begins to argue.
Oh, if it... Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm glad you're enjoying that elastic.
I'm loving it.
Yeah, I thought you'd like it. And you're having a good time with yours. Sorry I don't have one for you, bud.
We don't have a picture of Harold.
Oh, there is one over there still.
You can use mine, bud, if you want to. All right. We have new comments here.
It's one of those things that I ordered a box from Yulene, my semi-favorite store, and I didn't realize that the box had 6 cartons, 1,000 each. So now I've got
Good.
6,000 rubber bands,
Okay.
very large rubber bands that fit on trash cans. I can't think of what to do with them besides
We'll
give
just
them
have to
away.
get more trash cans then to wrap them up. Cool X-ray lady, did anyone ever count the cookies in the Elpo bags?
No, we did not. No, we didn't. That's the answer to that
Project.
question. No.
Oh, by the way, we have a biscuit for you to try after. All right.
Oh, God.
I've already tried it.
No, but Haley and I had one.
Is it good?
Yes.
Really?
Oh. Oh.
Okay, Anita Fio, are we CPs supposed to do anything with the TIA thing? If so, I think I'll ask my husband to do it instead of me. Ask,
Well, if it looks like you're supposed to, go ahead. I wrote it out, and Ann has checked it, and oh, here she comes with a box.
yeah, she is.
Here she comes. Hi.
Hey, May.
That a good girl.
I'm just following this one.
She's going to carry a basket as soon as I get a basket that fits. It took me a long time to straighten out that carton. That carton was amazing. Because that carton is one piece of cardboard that is folded, 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 and you put in all those little jars, and they're all padded from each other. It was amazing. I really had a very good time with that box.
Yeah, Jane Sladen wants to know if you had done the TIA thing.
I did it.
Oh, you did? Okay. Blue Penguin said she saw that on an episode of Antiques Roadshow about buttons on sleeves. One for me. Okay.
I like the skiing gloves that have the fuzz on the back. That's definitely what they're for.
Karen Whitney. Hi, all. I ran into Maria and her service dog from SDP. I think the dog's name was Sierra.
Oh, yeah.
Up here in
Sienna.
Hillsborough, Sienna, right. Hillsborough, New Hampshire, where we both live. It was a pleasure to finally get to see one of those dogs, and hoping we can attend Dog Fest this year. Keep up the wonderful work you do. We hope you can come too, Karen. Thank you. Glad you ran in. Maria and Sienna are wonderful together.
They are.
And there's pictures of Sienna. There we go.
Watch him. Did he look over his glasses?
Yes. You don't have to watch him. I do. I can't. All right. So I have graduated lenses.
I didn't ask for a description. I just wanted
Well,
to know.
no, but see, when you read a book, do you read it all the way through or just the first page?
Well, I'm going through this book.
Okay, well, there you go. So this is a very short story. So
Oh.
when I try to look through the graduated part, I have to look up like this, and it drives me nuts. So it's easier for me to do this.
Are you looking through the glasses?
No, I can actually see better. I can see
My
the screen
point was,
better.
why the hell have you got them on your nose then?
Well, because I need to see a distance. I should just take them off when I'm using the computer.
Something like that.
Yeah, but
See, then you wouldn't have to duck your head like this to see the.
That's why your neck hurts.
I think it makes me look distinguished.
Heaven help me! Oh.
I don't know. I just do it. Anyway, here. We want you to feel better. Here
Look
you
at
go.
me, Steve. Oh, put them back on.
Hey. Anyway,
Are we working on supper out there?
once in a blue moon,
Oh, good.
I am looking at the April calendar pic. Where did you ever find such a tidy, clean office? Certainly not at SDP. Was that Mark's by any chance?
That was Mark's. It was a back room.
It had to be, yeah.
Oh. That's an old picture. I've always liked that picture, though.
Peggy says Sizzle needs some treats, please.
No, she doesn't.
She's sleeping.
I threw some at her when she was over here. She had treats.
What's for dinner? How is mayhem?
Dinner is from Blue Apron.
Roasted shrimp,
Toasted shrimp.
seared steak,
Seared steak,
and maple sweet potato mash.
maple sweet.
Maple sweet potato mash.
Ooh, that sounds good.
That sounds... You gonna do all of them?
Well, I'm doing it, yeah.
You might, because
Okay.
Tanner is very hungry
I'm
tonight.
going for it.
Betsy from Washington said, I had a purple monkey fist purchased at Dogfest 2017 on my jacket zipper. I noticed it's no longer there. Very sad. I hope someone else finds it and uses it.
Who is she?
Betsy H. from Washington.
Send me an envelope. I'll send you another one.
Exactly. We'll send you another one.
We don't have a dyed purple, but you can dye it purple.
Yeah.
You just boil it on the stove for a few minutes. That's what You put it, no, I did put it in the cool water. That's got a marble in the middle.
Oh.
So you want to heat it up. You don't want to drop it in boiling water.
Who's further along, Harley or Holly? Don't know.
I think the
Probably
painted lady is further along.
Yeah. By the looks of her, anyway. Poor thing. Punky says, have you seen the new Kentucky Equine Humane Center? The rescues lie on 74 acres. Very beautiful. Nice.
I have
To
been
look at.
there,
Have you really?
I think, a long time ago.
Huh.
They have a statue to Wing Commander out in front. Wing Commander was a 5-gated horse. He was something else again.
Hmm.
He was gorgeous. It's beginning to smell like food.
Swarm from Virginia. It's called the rhesus factor.
Yeah.
Mother is Rh negative, father is Rh positive. Firstborn isn't affected. After that, they are. That's interesting. I wonder why.
I'm sure they have a very good reason.
Yeah, that's interesting. Thank you
No,
for
it
that
has to do with
information.
building up antibodies or something like
Maybe, yeah.
Did she get those? Oh,
that.
they were in that bag Mayhem was chewing on.
Oh.
Blue Penguin says I should put the glasses on the cover of my hat.
Did
Like
you
someone.
put them up?
Then I'll technically still be wearing them.
How did she get it?
I'd lose them in 2
There was
seconds.
some loose in the bag.
There's a little from Lila Mae for Carlene to repost. Kids sitting and thinking about food, and it says, it may look like I'm having really deep thoughts, but 99% of the time I'm just thinking about what food I'm going to eat later.
Yep. I wake up in the morning like at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and I think, oh good, I got 3 more meals to go here today.
Oh my gosh. This was a terrible
Are you still finding them?
bus accident in Canada last night.
Huh?
No, pick up paper.
Oh, I thought you were still fighting.
We'll have to find out about that. Wow.
What are we finding out about?
I guess there was a terrible bus accident in Saskatchewan.
There was
Canada.
14 kids killed.
Oh my God. Oh, that's
But the latest thing on the news now is there, in Germany, a van ran into a bunch of people.
Oh God. All right. Moving on. Jane Sladen. What color is the marble inside the fist?
Ah, that's a delicate question because I'm having to use some darker ones because I don't have the right color marbles. I've run out of marbles. They have to be a ½ inch and really not much, that's pretty much a standard marble.
I was going to say, seems to be a common problem around here.
Yeah, every once in a while you run it's a little bit off, but I'm now using ones that are sort of blue-green. And they're really not bad. I like the clear ones, but I couldn't find any.
Why does it make a difference?
Because you can see in them.
You can see. Oh, okay.
You can.
Okay.
You'll pull it apart a little bit, you'll see it. But
Okay.
I just like the clear ones. The clear one's better. But I have an awful lot of marbles people have sent me, but they're not clear.
This is really an open-ended question, but Scooter wants to know what's a good price one should expect to pay for a Great Dane?
It depends.
Yeah.
It depends on the color, particularly a harlequin. I don't know. The most I've ever gotten for one, I think was $4,500, something like that.
No.
I can't remember exactly why.
All right.
But I do know that there were times when people would just plain give away the Merles. I don't think they're going to do that anymore because I'm told the AKC now is thinking of letting people show them. And is that going to screw up the whole works?
Mm-hmm.
20 years ago, you were supposed to drown them.
Sure.
You know? That's when I stopped registering my dogs.
Just
Actually, it's the when I bought the 100 blue ribbons and they got mad at me.
Jessamy Dunbar was concerned about your coughing and
I have a big cough now.
and not affecting us.
Oh. No, I don't.
Back up over here.
I'm very. I think I'm healthy now. I don't have any temperature. I just get this cough, lingering cough.
Lila May says, thanks again to all the volunteers at SDP. Thank you, Lila May. Blue Penguin wants to know if we're planting anything yet, like peas or
I have some grass in the front of my car.
it's growing on the front of your car.
I bought 3 different kinds of grass, and I want to set them up in the window in little dishes.
Mm-hmm.
I bought some of the stuff that's supposed to grow, like in 3 days it's supposed to come up, but it doesn't last. And then I bought some Scots, very, very super special, duper cash, whatever. And then I bought some regular old Essex 3. I want to see what they grow.
Okay.
So if I grow up, and then I can cut them off with a pair of scissors and see if they continue to grow. Because this is critical around here where they're going to get eaten.
Yeah, trampled on.
Well, the trampled is different than eating them. If you're going to let mow out to eat them, it's nice to have them keep growing fast.
But there are some grasses that respond better to traffic than others. But
Well, that's that Essex 3.
oh, okay. But I've not
Playgrounds and things.
I've not had good luck with the more expensive grasses in my yard.
Well, that's what I want to try. I don't know. That's what all these little dog dishes. I'm going to line up a bunch.
They have that seed now that's coated with the
I've
fertilizer.
seen that, yep.
Terrible. Terrible stuff.
They blow that out.
Never had it work well. Love Danes 18 says she loves all the colors.
Yep.
Punky wants to know why merles were considered inferior.
It's complicated. It's very complicated. But if you breed merles to merles, you get white dogs. And you get some white dogs, and they will be deaf. And if you breed harlequins to harlequins, you will get some white dogs, and they will be deaf. Now, why that makes the harlequins the most expensive and the merles useless, I don't know. Because that particular breeding is all the same. You can take a merle and breed it to a black, and you'll get some harlequins, some merles, and some blacks, which is a normal mix sort of deal. What is this mix here? This is black with a harlequin, right? Yes.
We've got
The mother was black,
yeah,
and the father was a harlequin.
Yep.
So we have harlequin, merle, and black.
Yep.
I find that chart that I have, which I'm happy to send anybody who really wants it, that chart is an old chart, 10, 15, 20 years old, and I find that it's pretty damn accurate as to what we have actually gotten out of these different crosses. So when I bred the black dog to the white deaf, you get harlequins and merles. You don't get white deaf. That's where those people got so mad at me and ripped me all apart in Facebook and all those other horrible places. But the chart said I would get merles and harl. And that's exactly what we got in that litter.
Yep.
So anybody that curious, I'll send you the chart.
There you go. Dr. Pepper Lover says, our second Great Dane cost us $75 and was the best dog we've ever had. He was black.
Yeah, there are a lot of Danes in rescue because people buy these cute little puppies. They don't realize what's going to happen. A well-trained Dane is lovely. And I've had all kinds of dogs, and they've all been pretty well-trained. But the Danes are something else again.
Puppy Love Dora says, we've been asked to type in all caps so the questions are easier to see.
That's
when
right.
scrolling through. Did you ask them that?
Yeah.
Oh, did you? Oh. Okay. I can see them okay. Better without my glasses.
I'm not
but-
even looking, so go ahead. Have a good time.
But anyway, so Mr. Bear says caps okay so they can read more easily. Because I love Sheena says, "What's with the all caps?" And Swam says, "When talking to Carlene, we use caps. She can see it better." Don't worry, we know you're not yelling at us. It's okay.
Unless Steve, could you just put stuff?
Blue Penguin, please ask or inquire of dearest Carlene. First, I'm a city penguin and I do not know anything. What about planting like tomatoes or lima beans this year too?
We don't have that many places on the property where they're not going to get trampled by dogs or eaten by donkeys. We did have a wonderful time last year on the far side of the flat field. You can't quite see it with the Puppy Hill camera, but it's along that driveway. It is possible for us to plant things on outside that fence, and they use the fence. They grow up along the fence. And that worked really well. We had a lot of good beans out there and peas.
Yeah.
I think the tomatoes all kind of got trampled or something, but...
I think a lot of the peas got eaten too.
Well, the
didn't
peas
they?
got eaten because
Yeah.
I ate them.
Oh, good.
I drive up and down there on my golf cart and eat peas.
I love fresh peas. B. Short from Virginia says, Bella is apparently having really bad headaches, so she needs prayers.
Bella is having problem. Earache.
Yeah, she's had a serious ear infection or something going on. So, yeah, everyone, thoughts with Bella, definitely, please. Joan, when the light was flickering in the feed room and the temp was low in the puppy area, what was the issue?
Yeah.
Somebody turned the furnace down. I don't know. People don't understand thermostat. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you set the thermostat at 65, it doesn't come on. It doesn't come on. If it's 65, it'll shut itself off. 66, it's off. 67, off. If it drops down to 60, it'll come on again till the heat comes back up to 65. So why do you have to adjust the thermostat down there?
Shouldn't just leave it alone.
Leave it alone. They
Yeah.
didn't do it, and they got in trouble. I also have to add to that my husband, we were married, 45 years? He never understood a thermostat. He just turned things off and on. So I'm well in tune with somebody who doesn't understand the thermostat. I fought and fought and fought. It was pointless. Could you come in? And it'd be freezing in here, and I couldn't remember why.
Well, I know some people like to turn theirs off and then on again when they need it, but I've read that doing that actually uses more fuel.
It could. It's
Yeah, then if you leave it, the range is supposed to be like only turning it down 4 to 5 degrees and no more. And if you keep it within that range, you'll use a lot less fuel. So, anyhow, we have to see that one.
okay.
You don't have to be crazy to work here. We'll train you. We do a good job at that.
It's spelling good out there.
Just to remind Tanner to hold up the whiteboard, please. Tanner!
Somebody hold up Tanner.
You have to hold up the whiteboard, please.
Oh, yeah.
Slacking.
Hang on. No.
Love Dane says, a well-trained Dane is going to come from SDP. That is obvious by all I have watched. Having met MC Lila May, I can testify to that.
Ellen Mayhem got a hold of it.
Punky from New York says, please tell Uncle Bud that May likes to sleep with her bottom down on the futon. Okay. Nebraska lady sent a link from you. She just walked by me. From the UMass Extension School about grass recommendations. So you might want to take.
What am I going to do?
She sent a link from the UMass Extension about grass recommendations.
No, so she should do that and then tell me.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have a chance to do that.
Okay. So, there you go. How's Mayhem doing with her harness? How was your day?
She's doing much better, and she now jumps into the car and out of the car.
Oh, great. How am I doing tonight? Wonderful. Thank you, Janet. Cheryl, with all that's going on, how are you still going to plant flowers in Donkey Hill?
I don't think we had flowers in Donkey Hill, did we?
Not on the hill, but down in front, but the mow ate them all.
Yeah. It's a problem around here.
I think Grace got a little frustrated last year, and yeah, unless we can find something they don't like.
Well, in front of the guest house, we have a place that's penned off.
Right, yeah, we could put something
There's
there.
a triangle there.
Unless hopefully she can't reach over. Well, she doesn't come up that far anyway because of the gate.
No, there's nothing in there that really attracts her.
Yeah.
But we don't have many places on 12 acres. Those are the only two I know of.
Well, I know some of the daffodils that Grace planted along the driveway are coming up. They're about that tall.
Yeah, that's over there by that driveway.
Yeah.
But that's about the only place. That's what I'm saying. My
Teasies.
daughter had crocuses and things over there. By the guest house, they're gone.
TZ says May is looking really good. She's really growing up. Yes, she is. You can hear her. Blue Penguin says on the planting stuff, she said lima beans because she knows you really like them.
You gotta have an awful lot of lima beans to equal what's in one of those frozen boxes.
It's true. Jane Sladen says, only turn your thermostat down when going on vacation. All right. Are all the poos feeling better?
I think we had no vomit last night.
Yes. Nice job on the whiteboard, Tanner. Squim Pat, do you think wearing the harness changes their attitude? The dogs.
When you get up to the point where you're impressing on them that when the harness is on, they're working, yes. She hadn't figured that out yet.
Blue Penguin wants to know how Uncle Bud's day was.
Oh, great, yes, good day.
There you go.
We have to get Bud's parking place down there cleaned out. Bud and I will be the only ones that are allowed to bring cars down into that area now. And the only reason he can is it's full of tools. He's always working on something.
Well, we gotta move them, Bud. Let's get out and clean it up.
You what?
We gotta get those
Go
logs
clean your
out of
spot
there.
up. Snizzamom, is Harley waxed up yet? Has anyone checked?
That wax, she was dripping.
Yeah. Laura Stone wants to know, do any of the pups from SDP get sold, or do they all become service dogs?
They all become something. We do not sell puppies.
Right. Aren't you a wonderful guy?
What's he yelling
Nice job on the whiteboard.
at? Oh, yeah, mayhem.
Yeah. That was from Wingate. All right. Yeah, Wingate tried to,
Here
Wingate.
comes Linda for the march through.
May tried to erase it on him.
I tried to wait till you were done.
It's all right. We're almost done.
Oh, that's just part of it.
Benny, coming out?
My house.
I'm too comfy.
Bentley, get up.
Oh, man.
Jody from Maryland says half-inch clear marbles on the way.
Really?
Nice, thanks, Jody.
That would be very nice. Come on, chaos.
Come on,
Out.
Chaos. Move the keister. Good girl.
Go on, Bentley. Bentley.
Chaos.
Bentley.
Bentley, out.
Bentley.
Out. Go.
Come on.
Go. Good boy.
Going out. Let's go. Move it out. Rawhide.
Linda turned the wrong direction.
Roll high.
Rawhide. Let's go.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Go. Come on.
Benny, you're coming out.
Chaos was not going to go
And
out.
then here comes Benny.
We got one reject.
That was it? You done?
Bentley,
quick.
go lie down.
That was quick.
Go back and lie down. Have you got the puppy? Who's the puppy?
Tama's got him.
Okay.
Good boy, man. You were just too comfortable there. I could tell you didn't want to do it. All right, any other questions or comments?
May, you came back. Hello.
Hey, May.
Hi, May.
Now listen to this.
Did she go to the bathroom? or
She's
anything?
cute, Bentley.
Wonderful.
Bentley, be nice, be nice.
And
Bentley. Nay.
Nay.
No.
Nay.
Nay. No. Good boy, Benny. Good boy. That's a good boy. Good restraint.
She's just not scared of it.
Right in his face.
See, you didn't like that. Damn kids.
That's great.
All right, thank you, everyone. Have a great weekend.
See ya.
Happy Greek Easter to those who are celebrating. And happy end of Passover, and see you later.
Bye.